Okay, hello dear friends, good afternoon. Such a beautiful day. So last night I did this painting and I would like to share with you the process of doing it. And I use watercolor and quite simple watercolor paper. So to begin with, I draw the center of this lotus flower. It almost invisible because the yellow color is very, very light. And then from once I set up the center, I slowly draw the petals. And I didn't slow down any of the movement. This is a true movement. It really takes a lot of time and needs a lot of patience to make the stroke pretty and elegant. Now I speed it up. You can see this is a 20 times speed up so that you will not spend your life just seeing how to do this, right? You already know how to do it. So roughly you make the outline out. And then you start to put some very, very, very thin inside lines. It takes time and with water it will be gone, but it's one of the process of doing it. And now I start to apply color. So put a lot of water, and this brush is quite watery, and the color is quite pale. And once the water is put in, you can put darker color, and this darker color will run within where you have put in color or where the paper is wet. Now I will keep on blending it in, make sure the color is slowly, gradually get into your petal, into my petal. And the same process, so you put in very neutral color, not so dark, and then at the tip very dark, and then wash it, and then use dry brush to clean it up, and slowly keep on doing this. So up to now I am finishing all the inner petals. So you see these are the petals, the inside of the petal. Now I start to do the outside of the petal. What do? I use almost only water, because the watercolor itself can melt a little bit of the color, and your brush cleaning water also has some tiny bit of color. So this way the outside is lighter and the inside is darker. You want to make sure that people can see your flower with petals that is folding up, more interesting, right? So the only way to make the difference is by the color difference. And start to put in the center of the lotus. There is a lotus seed, so I use very pale yellow, and for the lotus seed, the lotus bud, very pale yellow, and for the lotus seed, I use an orangish, kind of orange yellow color, a little bit more strong, and then put some stamen to make it stands out a little bit more. So I use darker color, even darker, orange darker color. You can go from inside out or outside in. It is your choice. Make sure you are comfortable. And that's That's almost about it. And I do not want to see a very plain background, white background. So randomly put some water here and there, dab some blue color, some green dots, some blue, some purple, and a lot of time just use plain water, and not to let color run too much, especially in the place where you have already spent a lot of time to make sure that your color is pretty and clean. Then do not damage that already painted lotus flower. So anything near the flower, use very, very pale color. So this is about it, and it's getting dried. And the next morning, I opened it up, peel off the peel off the tape, and that is it. And you can see the flower is not perfect. I think it's even better. I like it not so perfect. There is one petal falling down, and that is good. I love you, I really do. I hope this helps you. Bye bye, friend.